Hey everyone, it's Sarah and I'm back to film a memory spread. This is for the month of June and I'm using a kit from Cricut Paper Co. I've never used one of her kits before. I picked up a couple during I think the PBC sale. She does have like a vinyl paper, which always just intimidates me just because I believe you have to use like Sharpies or other permanent markers, and I just don't like the way my writing looks with them. However, I was, just trying to find kits that I liked, and so ended up picking up a couple, and we'll see how it goes. But I did pick up, and I think these were actually like really reasonably priced. So yeah, if they work out well, maybe I'll look into it in the future. But all in all, I don't like glossy paper because I just hate the feeling of it. I hate the shininess of it. I really like premium matte paper. And then, like I said, vinyl paper, I just don't like that I can't use the pens that I want on it, if that makes sense. So kind of stepping outside of my comfort zone with this one. It's a 2-page kit, and then I have an add-on for extra labels, just because it is my monthly kit. And it's just basically writing down a memory each day. I wanted some extra boxes just to be able to use for that. I can't remember if there were any other add-ons or if this was the only one. One thing I noticed that it doesn't come with a ton of boxes, and there's no like bill dues. They have a lot of icons that are related to bill dues, but it would be hard for me to use this kit in like my pre-planning spread, just because it doesn't have a lot of the kit like stickers that I usually use in those monthly spreads, but it does work well for the purposes today. So anyways, I will just get started by laying down the basis of the kit off camera, and then we'll go from there. Okay, here's everything laid down so far. I had a little bit of trouble getting everything laid down. Like my little bars are a little bit too far to the right, I think, as you can tell by this, but that's a me problem, not the kit problem. I will say that the stickers are a little bit floppier because they're on vinyl, but they do peel up nicely. So pros and cons. So moving on to Monday. Monday we had our immunizations resume. We hadn't been giving immunizations for pretty much April, or like half of April, and then May, and then they decided that we could start them back up this day. So I'm gonna just maybe I'll use one of these. I'm just trying to look at what boxes I have. Actually, probably don't need all of these boxes. They probably didn't need the add-on, but I already got them. And then this syringe sticker is from, well, then they also seem to be a little bit shorter than the like width of the box, so I kind of have to center them and just have like a little white space on either side. But that sticker is from Stardust Stickers, that syringe sticker. So then on the 2nd was my fiance's birthday, so that was just, a nice day. And then his brother and his fiance came up this day to have tacos with us, and just kind of have like a socially distanced chit chat in our garage. So that taco sticker is from Bubba Bear Studios, and this banner is from Rory's Sweet Addictions. Moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday I was doing some online shopping, and Joann's didn't want to take my address. They said it was not valid, because I live in a newer development, so my address is newer. It doesn't necessarily show up on every map, but still, it was just frustrating because I'm like, just ship it to me. I promise you that's my address. So I just did this shut up and take my money, because I ended up just having to order it on Amazon and spend more money on it, which was what it was. But that's from Once More with Love. So on to the 4th. The 4th I planted my garden, which was very exciting. I'm not a green thumb by any stretch, but I really wanted to plant a garden, and yeah, so this was the day that I did it. And the gardening sticker I'm going to put down is from Jalen Paper Co. And they're just some little cute gardening gloves. So moving on to Friday. Friday I had to pick up a prescription refill for my dog. So I just have this vet appointment sticker, and I think I'll just layer it. Do I want to layer it over a box? I've just got so many boxes, I've realized. Maybe it had more boxes than I really thought it did. We'll just layer it over this. I don't know, I don't really like boxes next to each other, so never mind. I'm gonna just put vet appointment and then just say prescription refill. So then on to the 6th. The 6th we finished our shingles list, which was a huge accomplishment because the shingles vaccine, if you haven't watched my videos or don't remember or don't care, it came out about 2 Marches ago, so March 2018 roughly, and it's this latest and greatest vaccine, about 97% effective. Oh, I can't use this box. But when it first came out, it was just basically immediately on back order. Everyone and their brother wanted it, so we had this waiting list for months and months and months, years. We started it probably in like August of 2018. And this day we finally got rid of it. So since we had started immunizations again, because for a while we would have been done with our list sooner, but then they weren't doing immunizations for a while. So then this day I called every last patient on that list and I told them to just come in, get their shot whenever they felt safe to do so. But we have plenty in stock now. I think because we weren't doing immunizations for a time and maybe they had the manufacturing process sped up. I don't really know, but it was great to get rid of our shingles list. So this little Tara is from Pumpkin Paper Co. So moving on to the 7th. The 7th we went to the dog park for the first time in a long time. So I'm going to use that label I was going to use on the 6th for this. And I have this yellow lab sticker from not Cricket Paper Co. This is from Fox and Cactus. So then on the 8th, I keep losing my list. I had to buy some gift cards and then I had some planning time. I think I only pulled out a sticker for the planning time though. So I have another Tara sticker to mark in some just good old fashioned planning time. Then on to the 9th. The 9th we officially canceled our Disney trip again. And so did that, and then I also we had a graduation party for my fiance's sister. So let me pull in, trying to see what colors I want. I think I want 2 of these boxes. So I think I want a yellow, and then I also want, I kind of want purple. So but yeah, officially canceled our Disney trip again this day. I'm still trying to see, our Disney trip would have been, when I'm filming this right now, our Disney trip would be like a week from Saturday, our like rescheduled Disney trip. And I still haven't gotten a refund for my flight, and I'm not sure if they are going to give me a refund for my flight. I mean, I'd hope they would, but they said it would take up to 30 business days, and obviously we're now in August and that I'm filming this, so I think yeah, I might have to give them another call just to find out where that is. So for now I don't like that. Okay, because I have a yellow foam sticker, so I'm gonna change this out for probably a green box instead. And see, they come up really nicely. I will say that about the vinyl stickers. So definitely like good and bad. So I have this yellow phone sticker from Planneresque to mark down calling and canceling my Disney trip. And then I have this graduation cap from Nicole Hedge Designs to mark down the graduation party, which was literally just my fiance's parents, his 2 sisters, him and I, his grandparents, and then his brother. So not like a party in the sense of like a, you know, originally planned 100 people party that I think it was supposed to be. So then on to the 10th, my memory was that I fell asleep early. I must have been really tired this day. So I'll just put in this like sleeping tarot sticker and just mark down falling asleep. Then on to the 11th, I called and sent out a bunch of messages to get catering quotes because we needed to book our caterers. I'm gonna use, let's see, I'm gonna just use this box. I don't think I have any particularly special icon. I just have this Tara who looks kind of like shock and awe, and to mark emailing. So then moving on to the 12th, it was my mom's birthday, and then we played some games. So I have this like giant munchkin to mark down that we played some games online with my fiance's friends, and then I have these balloon stickers from Paper Bow Prints to mark down it was my mom's birthday. So then moving on to the 13th, we went to my sister's house, and I was babysitting for my sister because my niece had like a socially distanced dance recital. So I'm gonna put in this purple sticker to mark down her recital, and then this little like cat dancing stickers from a shop that's no longer open, and then I'll put down this little location marker also from a shop that's no longer open to mark down driving there and then babysitting for the recital. And then I'm trying to think, yeah, I did stay overnight this night, and then I just drove back this day. We're trying to make it just like a short trip, but it was my first time seeing the kids since like March 8th or something to that effect, so it was definitely great. I think March 10th actually. So that was really great to get to see them and you know, kind of like get back in their bubble, because I really miss them. So now let's do this pink purple sticker to mark down my sister and I went out to eat at her Mexican restaurant that's like in their neighborhood, and we just sat out on their patio. I think that's like the only time I've eaten out since restaurants have reopened here. We still mostly do takeout, but I have this taco sticker from Planneresque to mark down our little taco time. Then moving on to the 15th, I had to fix my vacuum. Oh, and I also have a little thing for driving home. Let me see. Actually, I'm gonna try to move this around if it'll let me. Ooh. I'm gonna move the taco to this side, and then I'll mark driving home as well. So, because like I said, it was a very quick trip, but you know, it was nice to see my sister and my nieces and nephew. Then moving on to the 15th, I had to fix my vacuum because it was like all clogged up, and I think I pulled about 3 dogs worth of hair out of it, which might be too much information, but I felt very accomplished because I fixed it because it was all clogged up. So that vacuum sticker is from EBGB. And then moving on to the 16th, it was my grandpa's birthday, so I just wanted to mark that in, and I just have this balloon sticker. These are from a shop, Cactus Paper Co. She changed her name. So then moving on to the 17th, this was our last day of our old hours before we changed our schedule. And so I have this little alarm clock sticker to mark down the last time, or the last day of the old hours. And then I'm gonna do another green one. I have this car sticker to mark down that my fiance went to the office for the first time in months, because he worked from home anyways before the pandemic, but occasionally he would have to go into the office for things or just to kind of chit chat with people, and so he hadn't been in a very long time, so just wanted to mark that in. So the alarm clock sticker is from Bubba Bear Studios, and then the car sticker is from the Sticker Genie. on the 18th, we had our new hours, and then the builder also came to our house. I needed things fixed that I had been waiting for them to fix since November is when they last came. So I have this light bulb sticker from the Littlest Planner, who I have a coupon code for down below, and then I have this like drama queen Tara because I did not want the hours to change. I am not a night owl, and so having to stay at work an extra hour till 10 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock can make me very, very, very grumpy some nights, or just like very tired the next day. And because my dog wakes me up early every morning, and I've never been able to sleep in. So, you know, even just like without my dog. So it's not my favorite thing in the world that we have our hours change, but I'm at least used to it more or less now. It's just still not my favorite. I would have preferred them stay with our old hours. So then moving on to the 20th, I started my niece's scrapbook. So my niece just turned 2, and I think I'm going to use, I really want to use one of these boxes. What is my, oh gosh, I don't even have room for her. I just found my sticker that I had pulled out. I have no room to even write anything in, but I will hopefully know what that means. This is a Jalen Paper Co. Sticker, and so she's like working on it. I think it's either a planner or a scrapbook. But I started my niece's scrapbook this day, and so she just turned 2 in July, like the next month, July. And for my niece and nephew previously, I had made them like a 1-year scrapbook of all of their great accomplishments and pictures and, you know, memories from their first year of life. So I'm very behind on my nieces. Hopefully it'll be done by Christmas, but this is the day I actually officially started it. So then moving on to the 20th. Oh. No. Oh. Okay. Never mind. This is on the 20th that I need to put this one. But I'm not going to have room for this Hello Summer, so I'm just going to take it off because it doesn't really matter. Summer started whether or not I marked it or not. But now I need to be able to lift this guy up. Okay. There. And then, so on the 19th, I had played some games with my fiance. It was what I had for my memory. So I'm going to just pull in a sticker. Let's see. I don't really have a lot of green, so I'm going to pull in a green quarter box to mark that in. And then let's kind of center it a little bit. And then I'll just put this Jalen Paper Co. like Game Boy sticker on top of there. We did not play Game Boy games, but that is representing gaming. And then on to the 21st, I looked at houses for my dad. They were looking at maybe getting a summer property, maybe getting a rental property. And so this day, we went out looking at houses for a couple of hours. I don't remember what shop this is from. I know I have a couple of these houses from a couple of different shops, so I'm not sure which one this one was from. And then on to the 22nd, it was the readathon. Yes. I'm assuming I pulled this one out. I'm like looking at my stickers trying to figure it out. But I think I pulled this one out, this Tara, which I feel bad I don't really have any boxes in this column, or less boxes in this column, but the readathon started. I read like 3 books this readathon, which was great. Just a good excuse to kind of like sit down and make yourself read a little extra. So then on to the 23rd, it was, we just played some Luigi's Mansion. Which is just kind of a fun little game. I have a green controller, so I'm going to use some other color sticker. Let's maybe do this one. And then on to the 24th. The 24th, they sealed our driveway, and so we just had to like park down the street and all of that good stuff. So I have this driveway sticker from Exo Mama Plans. Then on to the 25th, it was my mom and dad's anniversary, and we did some catering tasting, and I got a new phone. So I don't think I have room for my parents' anniversary, but I have room for some of the other things. So I'm gonna pull in 2 boxes. I think I might just do it this way. So we did our catering tasting this day and signed our catering contract. And then I got a new phone this day, which my phone has had, I've had a bit of a phone saga, but this was the day that I got a new phone just because my phone had been having problems. Just like the service was really bad recently, like lots of dropped calls, and so I ended up just switching providers and then getting a new phone. And then I had more problems with my phone, but now everything's good. So, but yeah, this was the first day, and it took forever. Like, I think we were there, like, we went to the place twice, and then we were there for like 2 or 3 hours. I think it was like closer to 3 hours, and then they had closed, and so they like locked the doors while we were still in there so they could finish setting us up, and there were just like lots of little problems, but the person was so nice. I was so thankful that she was able to get everything worked out. But this little meal icon is from, I think that's from the Sticker Genie, I want to say, and then this one is from Jalen Paper Co., this little rotary phone. So then moving on to the 26th, it was employee day, so I just got some like good deals. Employee day is just always nice because you can get some, like, we get an extra percentage off when we shop around in the store, so I appreciate it. And it's a good time to stock up on like toilet paper and cleaning supplies. And things of that nature, which now that I'm thinking about it, there should be a new employee day coming up soon, so probably in the next month, so I should start making a list. That grocery sticker is from Jalen Paper Co. Then moving on to the 27th, this was our first day that we had a lunch break, which was just very exciting. I've mentioned it before, but pharmacists do not get a lunch break in most states. Like the pharmacy cannot be open without the pharmacist, and so in most states and in most places, like, you don't get to leave for lunch. Like, you just work through your shift, you eat your food, and so we get lunch breaks on the weekends, but then for the weekdays we still don't have a lunch break. So but we like officially close for a half an hour now on Saturdays and Sundays so that we can all have a lunch break, which is nice. Sometimes it's a little busy when we come back just because people are like lined up ready to go waiting for you, but all in all, I appreciate this, just having like 30 minutes just to sit down. And then that meal sticker is from Paper Go Prints, who is no longer open. So then on the 28th, I was doing a ton of redesigning on my island for Animal Crossing, so I am going to put down, I have this little like coin icon from Pixel Cloud Co. And I think I'm going to, let's do one of these. Labels just to mark that in. Then moving on to the 29th, I couldn't get my water bottle out of the mailbox. They basically, I explained it quite well in my Plan With Me video for this week, but basically, like, my mailbox is like a community mailbox, so like when they put the mail in the mailbox, they open up the whole front panel and then stick everything in the slots and then close it back up. Well, she was able to fit it in the mailbox when she had it open, but then the extra like half an inch that, you know, the grate that divides all of the mailboxes adds, made it so that it was impossible for me to get my water bottle out of my mailbox, which just, it was what it was. So I have this little like Not Today Tara because I was really excited for my water bottle, but alas, I had to wait another day for it. So let me see. I think I want to put a box, but I don't want the box next to this box. So I guess I will just put it in the Terra. Besides, that's a lot to write anyways, so it's probably all for the best. And then on to the 30th, I restarted watching CSI, which was fantastic. I love CSI. So I have this Tara who has like the remote control and a bag of chips, like ready to go and watch CSI. And I'm gonna just pull out a green label for this. And then that was my June. I almost said July. That was my June. So I will go and fill things out. Hopefully I don't have any issues with my pen. I'm just using the Sharpie permanent marker, like fine tipped, ultra fine point Sharpie. So I will be right back and I will show you how it looks. Alright, here's the finished spread. I really don't like the way my handwriting looks on these labels, like the vinyl. My Sharpie just doesn't look super black, and so I don't know if it's just because my Sharpie's old or what, but it like looks kind of gray in comparison to the black pen I used on the actual paper. So just not my favorite. I don't know if I'll be purchasing. I know I have, I think, 2 more of these kits for my memory spreads, but then after that I don't know that I'll be purchasing more, just because I just don't like the way that my pen writes. And it also could be that maybe I need a different Sharpie type permanent marker for writing things down. Maybe that's it too, but anyways, that is how my spread looks. I hope you enjoyed, and I will just catch you in my next video. Bye now.